All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start this video by giving our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Racha, Kodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And Shalom, first and foremost, to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect of the nation Israel. This is a Ratazah from the Great Millstone GMS Atlanta camp with another quick video. And that's what just put a couple of scriptures out there in regards to the topic concerning the Apostle Paul and his epistles or letters. All right, we have this thing out there where certain Israelites are saying that the letters of Paul are not authoritative. Meaning that the Apostle Paul's word, his letters really don't hold weight like that. So we don't really go to that as a source. As far as like the word of the Lord, basically so many words that these particular guys are saying. And I just want to put a couple of scriptures out there because it's clear as day that the Apostle Paul and his writings are authoritative, man. And what the Spirit is showing is that who's really with or who's really in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, you got certain guys that are causing confusion and casting doubt out there on Jake by basically telling him all of these letters are not really valid, man, and it's all BS. All right, so just want to read a couple of scriptures. The first one I got is Acts chapter 26 in verse 13. All right, we all know this particular account. It says, "At midday, O king, I saw in the way a light from heaven, above the brightness of the sun, shining round about me, and them which journeyed with me." All right, this is the Apostle Paul. At the time, his name was Saul. All right, it says, "And when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? And it is hard for thee to kick against the pricks. And I said, Who art thou, Lord? And he said, I am Yahweh Shai, whom thou persecutest." Okay, so this is Yahweh Shai. He basically came to him and basically in like a vision. All right, and it says, when you read verse 16, it says, "But rise and stand upon thy feet, for I have appeared unto thee for this purpose, to make thee a minister and a witness both of these things which thou hast seen, and of those things in which I will appear unto thee, delivering thee from the people and from the Gentiles unto whom from the Gentiles unto whom now I send thee." See, and you read it in the you read it in the NLT version. It says, "And I will rescue you from both your own people and the Gentiles. Yes, I'm sending you to the Gentiles." All right, which the Gentiles are the Israelite foreigners. Okay, so that right there shows you that the Apostle Paul got the stamp. He was ordained by Yahweh Shai, all right, in this particular account. All right, and it says to open their eyes and to turn them from darkness to light and from the power of Satan unto the Most High, that they may receive forgiveness of sins and inheritance among them which are sanctified by faith that is in me. See that? So yeah, that's right. This right there shows the beginning or the genesis of the Apostle Paul's authority. All right, this is out the mouth of the Lord himself. It's written in red letters. So, I don't get, we get it why they say that, but it's right here in plain English, man. All right, let's get another one. 1 Timothy's, I believe it's 2 and 7. Excuse me. 1 Timothy's 2. 1 Timothy's 2 and let's start at 5. 1 Timothy 2 and 5. "For there's one power and one mediator between the Most High men, the man Hamashiach Yahweh Shai." And it says, "Who gave himself a ransom for all, to be testified in due time." Here's the point. Verse 7. Whereunto I am ordained a preacher and an apostle. I speak the truth in Yahushua, lie not, a teacher of the Gentiles in faith and verity. Okay, read it in the NLT version. It says, I have been chosen as a preacher and apostle to teach the Gentiles, which again, we got to reiterate, talking about the Israelite foreigners, this message about faith and truth. I'm not exaggerating, just telling the truth. And who chose the Apostle Paul to be a preacher and apostle? Who gave him this authority? We just read it. Acts the 26th chapter. All right, it was the Lord Himself. It says, I will therefore that men pray everywhere, lifting up holy hands without wrath and doubting. Okay, so that was the main point on that. So it just shows you right there that He telling you that, look, he was chosen. He was chosen to be a apostle. He was sent out by Yahushua Himself in that vision in Acts the 26th chapter, when the Lord spoke to him in Hebrew and told him, now look, I'm gonna set you up to wake up the Israelite foreigners, basically. So why is His authority being questioned, man? All right. And there was another one I had. I think let me see. Is it 2 Timothy's? Is it 1 and 14? Let's see if we can get it. Let's see. If not, I'm going to have to look at the cross references again. I just had it. All right, let's see. Let's see. 1 Timothy 2 and 7. Okay, 1 Timothy's 1 and 11. Yeah, there we go. All right, this is 1 Timothy's 1 and 11. 1 Timothy's 1, verse 11. It says, according to the glorious gospel of the blessed power, which was committed to my trust. And I thank Yahushua, our Lord, who have enabled me, for that He counted me faithful, putting me into the ministry. So the Lord, I mean, let's read it in the NLT version. It says, I thank Yahushua, our Lord, who has given me strength to do his work. He considered me trustworthy and appointed me to serve Him. So if the Lord Himself has considered the Apostle Paul trustworthy, why don't you consider him trustworthy? See that? It says it right there. He considered me trustworthy and appointed me to serve Him. See that? It says, even though I used to blaspheme the name of Yahushua, in my insolence I persecuted His people, but the Most High had mercy on me because I did it in ignorance and unbelief. See? And a majority of us, if not all of us, we have basically the same story as Apostle Paul. We was once going off, we was, basically in the world, and then the Lord had mercy on us and chose us to do this work. So yeah, man, it's really, simple. There's other scriptures you can get to verify that the Apostle Paul's authority is valid, but through the Spirit, man, as the time goes on, the Lord is just revealing who's really with His word, man, and who's not. All right, yeah, see that in his 1:44 p.m. too. If you can see that at the top left corner, the time. But yeah, I'm signing off there. Just want to bring out a couple, 2 or 3 scriptures on that. All right, Lord willing, you was edified, giving no praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, by Hashem Chak Wadash. And Lord willing, to the next video, I'm going to say Shalom.